my chest. Purple on my back, Mythic squad, we the best. Purple on my back, Mythic squad on my chest. Join us in excellence. Purple on my back, Mythic squad on my... Join us in excellence. Mayhem in the streets, mayhem in the street, yeah, we never miss a beat. The fans are on their feet when they see us, the elite. Foes are running from defeat and pissing in the sheets. Mayhem, mayhem, mayhem in the streets. Mess around with karma, man, and you ain't got no hope. We destroyers, Nixon riders, gonna send you to the flow. We got beavers throwing mosh pits and sprinkling in some dough. Shit don't be easy when the intern is casting on the low. Dragonfly on my back, Mythic squad on my chest. Purple on my back, Mythic squad, we the best. Purple on my back, Mythic squad on my chest. Purple on my back, Mythic squad on my... Purple on my back, Mythic squad, we the best. Purple on my back, Mythic squad on my chest. Join us in excellence.
All right, chat. How are we doing today? I hope we're all doing well. I gotta get that shit off. All right, chat. We have here another Mythic Mayhem. Oh yeah, that's right. We got another one. I'm just gonna make sure though, before I do anything crazy, that my microphone input is at the right gain. Looks like it. So yeah, chat, we are live here. Put together an 8-man tournament for this afternoon. This time the rules are level 7 to 10 hero level range. You know, I excluded the standard equipment for the level 10 bouts, which is the Gorbo and the Scally's Eye. I also excluded the Swiftness Potion, and I put a max individual trait score of 6, which is like you can have 3 elites, you can have 1, you can't have 2, no, you can only have 2 like Second Life of Resurrection, but if you did, you couldn't have like another advanced at all or elite. Some interesting combos. It might be too high because that was the individual. So I'm thinking I may have put it too high, but I don't know. It filled up. I told myself when I went to start doing the dishes around 3 p.m. that if it filled before I got back, great. And if it didn't, I would join. And so obviously it filled before I got back, and that is why we have this beautiful bracket available so long before the start time. Welcome Karmas to the chat. I feel like it's a good day for us out here. Huh. We'll see. Okay, yeah, it was using the wrong microphone. I knew something was up, chat. I knew it. I just knew it. All right, we're back. We're here now. That's so much better. Anyway, so we have 91 Karmas versus Pansa, which I believe is Ponga in the chat. Kirby Feet, Senju, what's up? Chatterinos, 91 Karmas. You're my only Chatterino right now. You are the one Chatterino that I have, and I appreciate you being here. So anyway, 91 Karmas. Speaking of my one Chatterino, we got him rocking Archer, Priest, Wizard. Penga is using Archer, Warrior, Priest. One of my rules was no triple classes, so that doesn't prevent double classes. I now have Chatterinos, 2 of them. Welcome, DFK Elite. Good to have you here. I mean, if I was on Arena, I'd already have 80 bots begging for tips.
you know. You know. But anyway, I'll figure that out later. I don't like that my music doesn't get picked up the way I do it, but I think there's a way I could fix it. It's just painful to do, and so I will do it though if it comes down to it. And DFK Elite, I see you. I mean, I like how you having a backup plan for if things go badly in your first game here versus just have fun. Let's see. Hope my Mythic Squad homie is rocking an Archer Seer. Okay, so like the Fex Classic right there. That's kind of how I think of it. It's also a comp that I love, but he actually wins when he plays it, and I do not. So, and then what is level up? My friend DFK Elite in the chat playing. He's doing Seer, Archer, Warrior. Okay. So can your front line and aggressive melee damage outperform Hope's Seer fast enough for you to secure a kill before his, damage advantage on the ranged messes you up? Personally, if I were in your shoes, I would focus whoever he has in the front line, but there are mitigating factors, whatever, where you might not want to do that, but that way you're just maximizing the benefit of having your warrior. Meanwhile, for him, if I were him, I would just, what's your Seer got? HP 496. What's your Archer got? 571 traits. No last stand. I'm looking for last stand specifically. Okay, no last stand on either of them. So I think if I were him, I would just nuke your Seer with my range dudes. If you built for it, know it. Silver Cockatoo in the Discord. Ooh, the day is today, chat. All right, so Ibla, though, big heavyweight, as we all know. You all know this. We know this. Ibla's got an Archer, Wizard, Seer. Okay, yeah. Bringing pain with the Wizard, maybe? Or I've been surprised by the quality of opponents running the Seer Shield build, especially at these lower levels, and it does feel very powerful going up against it. So I wonder if we'll see Ibla do that here. What is Silver Cockatoo, the little Sparrow rocking? Archer, Seer, Wizard. Okay, so we got a mirror matchup here in round 1 between Ibla and Little Sparrow. I know it's X-Blah, but I can't think. Ibla is just easier to say. So there. Dragonfly Tails versus Destroyer in our last round 1 game. We got Archer, Wizard, Priest for Dragonfly Tails, and Archer, Priest for Destroyer. So similar setup here to what Just Have Fun has, except he swapped out the Seer for a Priest on Destroyer's team. And yeah, he's probably going to try to nuke one of Dragonfly's heroes, whoever he deems the least capable of withstanding it, probably just based on who has the least health. And so I think Destroyer is going to go for an early kill, but if Dragonfly holds him off, the Wizard could be nasty. I don't know. It's kind of all these comps are pretty much aggressive that with a hint of healing. The Seer comps especially so. And I feel like Priest, we had a lot of Priests, maybe like half the teams. There's 2 right there. Archer, Wizard, Seer. Okay, so 2 Seers, 2 Priests. Seer. So 4 Seers. 3 Priests. Okay, so yeah, pretty even split between Seers and Priests for the healer spot. Interesting. Very interesting, chat. Man, I'm so happy it filled, though, before I got back. Rewards. I should show off the rewards and explain the reasoning. So, if you lose in the round of 8, you get half the buy-in back. I made it a 30 jewel buy-in because that way you get max XP. And at level 10, that might matter for some people. But even if you lose in the first round, you get 15 jewel back, half your buy. And then 5,000 bloaters, which I have no idea what the price is. That's just a consolation prize. You get the bloater just disappointed in your performance. And then the Fortune Stone, Fortune Crystal, 1 Fortune Crystal, because, in the spirit of better luck next time. So you get a Lux Crystal. In the final 4, you get your buy-in back, and then you get some Swiftness Crystals because, you almost had it. You almost made it to the finals. You were so close, just a little bit faster. Could have been there. So you get a swiftness crystal. Second place, you get 4 insight crystals because like clearly you're there. You just need to level up some. You need to have some insight of some kind to push you over the top to the final victory. And then at victory, I just gave DE because I got kind of spent out of ideas on that sort of theme. So I just said, screw it, I'm making this tournament now, and you got 50 DE. And then, of course, second place gets 90 jewel, 3 times the buy. So the jewel alone making it worth it to play unless you lose in the first round and get bloaters. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. So we got 3 minutes to game time, folks. I do have my secondary screen. I think I've said that I'm going to put just have fun versus level up in the primary window. The question is who to drop into the secondary window. Destroyer has a very speedy double archer comp, I feel like. I don't know if I've ever cast a Panga game though. Have I? Perhaps I have. I don't know. It's gonna be a side screen anyway. I think I'll just put. Oh, I'm torn. I want to watch all 4 of these games. This is painful, chat. This is painful to me. We got 2 minutes to decide. You can go vote, by the way. I sponsored every round, so first round's 15, second round's 25. Finals is 100 jewel up for voting. So get out there, spend your influence, stake your heroes. You know, participate in the mechanics. 91 Karma says to watch Dragonfly in the corner screen. And that is enough to push me over the edge. And so that is what we will do. Chat. I have it ready to go. Just showing that to you really quick. Don't worry, I'm still here. I'm still here. So yeah. What is it? 1 minute, 20 seconds to game time. Thank you to DeFi Kingdoms for building this awesome system that lets me make this tournament, advertise my guild with our sweet logo that was pre-approved. You know, Mythic Mayhem hosted by Mythic Squad, making some fun. Someone told me to make this at like more European friendly times. But I feel like we got 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4 Europeans. I don't know where Panga is located. And then I know Just Have Fun is also not like American. I don't know exactly where his time zone is though. But I think it's I don't want to speculate even. But I know it's not American. It's the main thing. And so I think it's convenient time for people around the globe because we also do have Americans playing with Destroyer. That may be it. I don't know where Little Sparrow's from. But yeah, I'm not trying to dox anyone. I'm just saying, you know, I think this is a European friendly time. Because I had to fill airtime. Hope is Asian, I know, but like that's a very broad, like that's a great number of time zones, is it not? I'm not sure that narrows it down much. Well, I mean it does, but like, I don't know. Could still be significant difference within. Anyway, on our main screen here on the left, we have Just Have Fun, Hope versus Level Up, DFK Elite in the chat. All right. And then in our corner screen, we have Dragonfly Tales versus Destroyer. As I said before, Just Have Fun is rocking the Seer Double Archer. And meanwhile, Level Up is using the Warrior Archer Seer. So lots of Seers in these games. But meanwhile, in the corner game, we see the opposite with 2 Priests, 1 for either team. And then Destroyer is rocking the Double Archer as well. Dragonfly Tales, instead of using the Warrior, is using a different W, the Wizard. Baby. Mute tab. There we go. I think I fixed that, chat. Discord shouldn't be bothering me anymore. Shouldn't be bothering me at all. Regardless, Level Up. It's his first turn. He's taking it, casting a Sanctuary. Love to see it. Big shields. In the corner, it looks like Dragonfly Tales is leading off with an immediate Frost Lance. So big AoE damage, spending all of his arcane power. Level Up's piercing shot goes off just before his Sanctuary. Does some moderate damage to the frontliner for Hope, who's got 471 health, 332 remaining. Hope, ooh, Osmotic Ward. Really good counter to the melee threat from Level Up. Does he attack through it and eat that heal, or does he wait? It's a tough call. Ups and downs to both sides. Meanwhile, in the corner, Destroyer is trying to figure out what to do with his Archer's first turn. He's got the full channel set up, but he's using a smoke bomb off the rip to try to block out the effect of Dragonfly's early Frost Lance. I see that Level Up went for a taunt but did not land it. Unfortunate for him, but good for Hope. Also using his ranged ability. He doesn't have any ranged active abilities either, so he's got a cooldown on that for a bit. Hope's Archer's Precision Strike lands a stun against Level Up's Archer though. Huge. Good dice roll for Hope, and I think that got the interrupt on DFK Elite. Brutal, actually. Ooh, in the corner, Dragonfly Tails Frost Lance and follow-up did serious damage. He might be able to get a kill here. It's going to be close. Not enough damage with the Priest's basic attack, so Destroyer will have a chance to heal that Archer up, but Dragonfly very close to taking a kill there. Man, that stun is devastating for Level Up. His Archer's still way back on the time bar. Hope is channeling with his Seer. It's gotta be the Purification Stone. Rapid Shot from the Archer doesn't do much damage, but breaks through the barriers. Stun cleared now. Oh, in the corner, Dragonfly just hit a fat Rapid Shot, took out almost all of the health on Destroyer's Archers. Health Vial, forced to Health Vial again. Not looking good. Destroyer forcing him to use those vials early. Meanwhile, Level Up Seer is in trouble. Pretty low, 190 out of 496 HP remaining. How does DFK Elite deal with this? We will see. Iron Skin, ooh. Protecting himself, but will it be enough? Health Vial, there it is. Okay, so prepared to use that, I'm sure. Getting some healing and some defense now, but is it enough with the repeating shot active and available for Hope on both of his Archers? There's the first one. Goes off. Does not get the kill. Big block and a miss. So, Hope exhausted that Archer. Level Up. Does he... can he keep this Seer alive with another repeating shot potentially coming in from Hope? Uses that Health Vial. And now, here we see, does Hope risk it? Because if he misses, right, and doesn't get this kill, he has 2 exhausted heroes. Very bad turnaround for him. Oh, 4 HP remaining for Level Up Seer. Wow. Hope could get the kill with the basic attack on his Seer. So had to use the Health Vial once again, but here he will have an advantage for a second. 6 turns to Hope's 2. In the corner, I'm catching up. Dragonfly got a kill on the front Archer and looks poised to take down Destroyer's Priest right here. He's gonna do it, chat. Whoopsh. Oh, I gotta turn that shit off, chat. It's okay though. It's okay. It was for Dragonfly's kill, obviously. He's Mythic Squad for sure. Mayhem, baby. Warstone coming in from Level Up, hoping to capitalize here. Can he do it? The piercing shot goes out, hits the Seer, no stun. Future Sight, heal on the Archer. Seer in trouble, but Destroyer does have, or Hope does have a lot of potions left. No danger. This is danger. Meanwhile, in the corner, Destroyer accepting defeat. Let's see if we can get another game on. Alright, Ebla on the left in the corner versus Little Sparrow on the right. That game's going to stutter out for a second as it catches up to live. But it looks like it got there. Little Sparrow, about a little more than 50% health on both of his Archer and Wizard. but this game's pretty deep, so I'm sure potions have been used on both sides. Okay, so the archers for Hope are about to come off of exhaust. That Seer's not dead, and level up Seer is still in danger noodle mode. Very, very danger. Uh-oh. Osmotic Ward. Seer shielding the archer from the threat of the warrior. Health vial now from the archer back to the seer. A little bit of betrayedsies there between the archer and the seer. In the corner, Evil's rapid shot doing big damage to Little Sparrow's wizard, but the future sight heal bringing him back up to about 50% health. Good seer play. Big damage though still from that rapid shot. Rapid shot 4, just have fun. Oh my god, this seer cannot, he just refuses to die. 9 HP remaining after that rapid shot doing work. And forcing out the warrior's heal trait to keep the seer from just immediately going down. Meanwhile, ooh, the daze interrupts the heal. Oh no! Or the warstone, whatever it was. That seer is now in trouble. 114 HP remaining and pushed back on the time bar. Level up goes for the aggression. Chooses a sharpshooter. But can he bring it back? This seer looks like it's in trouble, folks. Future sight protecting the archer. Giving it some evasion with the sharpshooter coming in. Exhaust. Oh, and it lands. Hits the middle archer for Hope. So that archer's kind of taken out of commission for a little bit. Cannot really use a turn on its next turn. Rapid shot. All shots hitting the warrior. Finally, level up catching a break with the RNG. Not crushing his seer as it could have. Gladiator strike. Blocked for 56. Not the damage you wanted to see. Sharpshooter, though, comes in. Oh, man, if that Glad Strike hadn't been blocked, that would have been close to a kill before that Future Sight heal came in. Meanwhile, in the corner, Evil has got the Osmotic Ward protecting his archer. Hope forced to use a health vial here, keeping his archer alive. Can DFK Elite keep his seer alive, though? It's looking grim. Hope has 3 turns in a row after this. Sanctuary, though. Okay. This is an exhausted turn. He goes for the basic attack. 40 damage. Can the seer close it out? I don't know. 75 is... Oh, I think he can. Oh, man. What does Hope do here? Does he go for that kill? No, he goes for the future sight. And allows that sanctuary to get off. Will it be enough? Rat repeating shot is available. Hope maybe knew better than me here. Just going to drop the seer now. I would think. I don't know. He's taking a long time to decide. He goes for the precision strike. Oh, what are you people doing to me? They're blowing my mind. So he is targeting the seer with the precision strike at least. Catching up on the corner game. It looks kind of very similar. You know, the middle archer is pretty low for both teams. Other heroes are looking healthy. Wizards. Ebla's Wizards got 25 AP. Little Sparrow's only got 9. So Ebla could be setting something up here. Meanwhile, Level Up snipes the middle archer for Hope. Right as this precision strike gets the trade on the seer. So leaving Level Up with a warrior and an archer against Just Have Fun's seer and archer. What a well-timed trade. We're at 2-2. This is a good match. Blinding Winds now. Hope using it. Doesn't get it because the Unstoppable prevents negative status effects from applying to the warrior. So no blinds here. Iron Skin from the Archer, protecting itself from damage from Hope's Archer. Oh man, these blocks. Hurting. Absolutely hurting. But the Warrior now has Rapid Onslaught set up. Sharpshooter is channeling Hero Cred Peace Feather. So he's going for the Seer. He's going for the Seer, folks. With that Sharpshooter. Precision Strike in response. And does he have Shroud? Yeah, he does. So he's got the evasion up for this Rapid Onslaught combo turn, the level up setup here. Future Sight also. So evasion is very high on this Archer in the front. Between the Future Sight, the Shroud. It's got a lot going for it. It's got a lot going for it. The basic attack hits, not wanting to risk the Rapid. Precision Strike lands, crits even, but doesn't get that stun. And so Sharpshooter comes in 243 damage to Hope Seer, but a well-timed Future Sight, which I thought had been cast on the Archer, was actually on that Seer, protecting it, and now Osmotic Ward sealing it off from further attacks. Oh, but right now, Sudden Death has just triggered. I mean, that corner game is like straight up, they're all back to pretty good health. 27 AP for Ebla, only 7 for Sparrow. So Sparrow's like using the AP as it comes, it feels like. Meanwhile, here in the main game, what do we got going on? Basic attack hits, big damage. Hope's Archer falls. That empowered Sharpshooter basic attack from level up, dropping it, and Hope now responding with the Purification Stone onto the Seer itself. Can he keep it alive long enough for Sudden Death to finish off Level Up's team? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Osmotic Ward is going to fall off after this turn here. Purification Stone, though, bringing it to full health. Probably a Gladiator Strike, I would think. Basic attack. Okay, so he's holding something in reserve. Sharpshooter now. 278. Oh, and Hope Seer is taking a beating. No stone remaining. Oh, no. It's looking like Level Up is taking this one. Dropping the double Archer. Just like Dragon, so double Archer not doing too hot here at this level 10 tourney. Yeah, and Hope concedes. Well played by all. Let's just make this one the main now. Alright. So Ebla still going at it with Little Sparrow. Sudden Death has got to be stacking big here. Sparrow's Archer has fallen. But Ebla's Archer is exhausted and totally out of mana. Purification Stone from Ebla's Seer. Yeah, okay. So the Sudden Death is hitting for pretty decent chunks on these lower level heroes. What does Sparrow do? His Wizard is so little AP, I feel like bad for it. But I also don't know the context. I haven't been paying as much attention to this game. Ooh, Sparrow! Sparrow! I don't know, man. He's thinking about it. Go all that time to think about the Firebolt and then it misses. Those feel the worst. Those feel the absolute worst. Ebla, Mana Vial to the Archer, bringing it a lot of power back into this game. Probably trying to get a kill, do some damage. Obviously, because that's what archers do, you know, they shoot the arrows, do the damage. It's just science, chat. Chatterinos, we got Pirate announced, you know, is coming as the next class in, you know, due time. Not this week, not next week, but soon. Copyright Kingdom Studios. And, yeah, looking forward to that. Karmas had a great video earlier today where he reviewed it, what we know about the codex when they were in the design phase. long ago. But it reminded me of a lot of the concepts. So I'm looking forward to the pirate. I think it's going to be a fun one to play. Good mix. So apparently has a good mix of ranged and melee attacks. And that's all you can really ask for, isn't it? Isn't it, chat? That's all you can ask for. So yeah. Sudden death doing big damage. Sparrow's team looking worse for the wear. This wizard needs an X factor, but Evil's got 3 turns in a row here. Gonna finish his channel from his own wizard. Spent a good chunk of AP on it. Future Sight. Trying to protect this archer. Frostlance miss. Oh my god. Double miss, but it hits the wizard. And now Little Sparrow's Frostlance in return hits the front 2, but not the back. So we got kind of inverse situations there. Ibla, a rapid shot could just devastate Sparrow's team and score a double kill here, but you know, also could miss and if you get unlucky. Well, he goes for the heal. He doesn't want to do the crazy thing that I would do, but maybe that was the wiser call. As we now see, because sudden death does the damage for him, dropping Sparrow's DPS out of the game, and with that, Ibla appears to be running away with it. Sparrow is not giving up though. Cast that Osmotic Ward, and so if Ibla triggers that, Ibla's best choice is to let sudden death finish the damage and not trigger that and just heal through. In my opinion, because sudden death will do the damage right through the ward, won't trigger the heal. But Sparrow, if Ibla had a channel going and he did this, could have been a really good way to get in the game, because a couple more sudden death hits on Ibla's team and this whole thing could be over. But that, oh, he had a second life. Oh, chat. Okay, came up exhausted, immediately his turn. Intriguing. What's he gonna do? Was clearly killing time, as is just and proper in this circumstance. Will the sudden death be enough to one-shot Evila's Seer and Wizard? Potentially. It's gonna be close. Health Vial. Basic attack. Oh. No, yeah, it doesn't do enough damage to get Evila's heroes, and with that, Evila is now going to take the win. Oh, wow. Confusion caused him to basic attack the Seer, but it missed. Jeez. RNG is like... RNG is really trying to screw Evila over here at the end, but it was just impossible. The lead was too big. There we go. There we go, chat. Back to registry we go. Alright. Alright, chat. How are we all doing today? Huh? I hope we're doing well. Welcome to Mythic Mayhem. We just had our first round. 91 Karma is taking down Panga Panga. Level up. DFK Elite drops Just Have Fun. Hope. Ibla takes down Little Sparrow, and Dragonfly Tails takes down Destroyer. Our 2 double archer teams from Just Have Fun and Destroyer dropping quickly. Ibla versus Little Sparrow, I believe, was a mirror matchup. Archer, Seer. Wizard, Seer, Archer, yeah. So, what's Dragonfly got now? Archer, Wizard, Priest. So, okay, we're going to see whether the Priest versus Seer matchup with the Archer and Wizard backing it up here from Ibla and Dragonfly Tails. 91 Karmas, I'm reminding myself, as Archer, Priest, Wizard. Okay. So we're seeing Archer, Priest, Wizard versus Seer, Archer, Warrior. Level up. The only one bringing a Warrior. That's wild. Oh, yeah. Hubert said we changed a lot from the basic design of the pirate. Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, the things you were saying sounded absolutely bonkers broken. To be honest, I was like, that would be so sick. Panga had a warrior. Okay, I missed that. Panga had a warrior. Thank you for calling that. Nah, wait, I look at your team. Duh. Okay. So Panga and level up, bringing warriors. Ooh, does that bode poorly for level up? Man, because 91 Karma's already took down a warrior. He knows how to do it. He knows it can be done, chat. Uh-oh. Doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. Because there's only 2 games. I don't have to wrestle with indecision about which one will be on the screens. I will have both of them, chat. I will have both of them. I also was teasing you. I think the warrior is good, especially into squishies. So, like, yeah, you can just rapid onslaught them and they die, pretty much. I only grow stronger, says Elite. That's a typo, I think. Elite meant to say it's OP, not it's no problem. It's overpowered. That's definitely what you meant. I'm interpreting it that way. Yeah. Well, I mean, we all know that the Mythic Mayhem is rigged because I actually can't do that. That's the power of blockchain technology. And also the basic structure of the game. I don't have the technical skills to try to even come close to changing anything about it. So yeah, that's what I got going on, chat. What else was there in recent news with DFK? Oh, I feel like the shit talk. This is what I want to talk about. Oh, I can't believe it actually came back to me. This is amazing. I feel like the shit talking is really become a sorry state of affairs because so many have lost their voices, you know, and there's no more. I can't like banter. All of the streaming content is so much more serious, and I kind of blame myself, obviously, because I haven't been making bantery content, but like I miss it, you know? I miss the banters. Where's that at? Everyone just got so serious about PvP and wanting to win all the time that they forgot that saying you want to win is like 99% as much fun as winning. Well, that's what I'm trying to do, TuneFed. That's precisely what I'm trying to do. TuneFed in the chat saying, blame Bogside, which of course, yes. I mean, like, I'm praying that somehow Fran sees this clip, takes the clip of it, and sends it to Maddie and Guy Kid at the moment when they are at their, like, lowest and they need it the most. And I'm sorry to wish that state of being on anyone, but I hope that they receive it at that moment and it is the light that guides them up and back to the path of righteousness. And yes, that is how cult leaders speak. I've been listening to podcasts about cults because my wife's been super into it. And like, of course, like, you know, when like my brain is basically just 80% the last, 24 hours of my experiences. So the words come readily. Anyway, 15 seconds to game time. We're going to put 91 karmas and level up the top game in the main screen, and we're gonna put Ibla versus Dragonfly Tails in the corner screen. Chat. Which cult is my wife into? She's not, but she's into like the concept of cults, like the like people talking about cults. You know what I'm saying? Like real life ones. Like it's kind of like people talking about serial killers, but a different crime. And it's like that genre of podcast. Anyway, back to the reason why we're all here, chat, to watch some DFK, Mythic Mayhem. We are not keeping track of things like the topic of discussion. That is wild. But anyway, on the left, we have 91 Karmas, Wizard, Archer, Priest versus Level Up, Warrior, Archer, Seer. In the corner, we have Ibla, Wizard, Archer, Seer versus Dragonfly, Priest, Wizard, Archer. Alright. So Ibla very quickly landing a Confuse against Dragonfly's Archer, preventing it from channeling. Actually, could be fairly significant. Nope, not at all. Dragonfly doesn't have a channeled ability. So he's just got to worry about that chance to basic attack. But then, Ibla lands a stun against Dragonfly's Priest. Wow. Lean into the RNG right there, is what I say. Meanwhile, I think we're still waiting. Yeah, level up's first turn is upon him. And he opens with the exhaust on Karma's Priest. Lands that 50-50 chance, taking the coin flip on turn 1. And now Piercing Shot immediately following up, hitting that Priest. It's down to about 60% health. What is going on? These games are both wild aggression out of the gate. Frostlance coming from Dragonfly. Oh, misses the Archer for Ebla, but does break the barriers on the Wizard and the Seer. Oh, and meanwhile, Level Up's Warrior's missing his Gladiator Strike, but that's okay, chat, because what matters most is that Rapid Onslaught full combo, baby. That's what matters most. It's going to do some work, I hope. Think, pray for Level Up. Meanwhile, Karma's exhausted turn, he passes. And the Frost Lance comes in from Karma's, taking down the barriers on Level Up's Warrior and Seer, doing good damage, dropping them to 60-70% HP. Frost Lance, big damage. Still missing the Archer, though. Archers are dodging the Lances today. They're like jumping over them, running past them. You know, like Legolas style. Archers are wilding today. That's what's happening. It's mayhem. The crowd's throwing shrapnel. Warstone from Level Up. Who's he targeting? Onuthe? No. Jostrum. Meanwhile, oh my god, Precision Strike lands a stun. Karma's getting some luck in return after Level Up's early exhaust, crushing out that Archer for a turn. A very pivotal turn. Just cast Sharpshooter and got interrupted. Crit though, that Rapid Onslaught doing huge damage to Karma's Priest. And now Karma's has to decide between using his Wizard for what he wants to use it for, damage. Oh, wait, he does. He goes for the damage. Oh, Self-Cleanse removes the burn, but not the stun. Wow. Wow, RNG is just going crazy today. Level Up, though. Can he do enough damage to secure this takedown? No, he doesn't. Uses the health vial on the Archer. Prayer of Healing in response from Karma's, bringing his Priest back up to about 60% HP. Meanwhile, in the corner, both players are putting up pressure on the DPS. Dragonfly going for Ebla's Wizard, and Ebla going for Dragonfly's Archer by the looks of it. But Frostlance coming in now. Huge damage across the board to Dragonfly's team. Health Vial from Level Up, keeping that Seer up, and also burning the cooldown on his the Amnesia on his Rapid Onslaught. So now he can Gladiator Strike and set that up once again if he so desires. Karma's uses the Death Mark. It gets blocked, but the Death Mark is applied, so Level Up's Archer will take a lot of extra damage. Meanwhile, in the corner, it looks like Ebla sniped Dragonfly's Archer with a repeating shot, leaving his Archer exhausted. But Dragonfly's Wizard is confused, can't cast any channels, can't reliably cast spells. The Confuse has been doing work for Ebla here. Oh, and he lands a Daze with that Fireball. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Dragonfly is just getting bullied. And the basic attack, not quite enough to finish it off, but the burn should. Unless Dragonfly heals it here, which he can. Tuning back into the main screen. Basic attack from Karma's onto Level Up's Seer. He has the repeating shot. He could be going for it. 241 health. He does. And it takes him down. Level Up Seer falls. And Karma's Archer is now exhausted. So very similar sequence of events here in both games. The Archers in the middle for the left-hand player, sniping the rear hero of their opponent with a repeating shot. Can Level Up get back in this? Health Vial 91 Karma's uses on his Priest, keeping it alive even though it just got taunted by Level Up's Warrior. The Archer is channeling a Sharpshooter. Sanctuary heal comes in from the Seer's Afterlife. Priest is taunted. Only has one option here, really. But don't forget, he's got a second life on that Priest. So even if level up snipes it, it comes back. No resurrections, though, that I see. So if he hits one of the other two heroes, takes them down, they're dead for good. But the critical aim comes in from Karma's Wizard. Gladiator Strike from the Warrior hitting the Priest. Oh, the Archer cleanses. And Sharpshooter misses! Oh my god, he's gotta be pissed right now. That Sharpshooter would have been huge. Picture this, the Priest dies to Sharpshooter, comes back, the Warrior is right here with Rapid Onslaught ready, comboed. That miss is huge, chat. Chatterinos. We gotta pour one out. Man, if he'd been able to just do that combo right now, instead of like after the second life had been used, that would have been such a big game changer. Basic attack comes in, does good damage. Is it enough though? He's still keeping this pressure on. He might be able to pull off the kill here with a Glad Strike. Karmas is going back on the aggression with a Precision Strike from his Archer. Has 5 stone remaining. Frost Lance from the Wizard. So he's coming in. He's saying, take it. I am going to just end you. Warrior basic attack blocked. 139 HP remaining. Is the Sharpshooter... Oh, he doesn't have... He has a piercing shot. It's enough. He gets the kill. Frost Lance comes in now. Oh, dropping level up's heroes to below 50% health. And the Precision Strike hits. Level up's Archer is now in deep trouble. We'll leave it there. Second win from the Warrior, giving it a little bit of health. But will it be enough? I fear it won't. Karma still has 2 full health heroes, a Wizard and an Archer with pretty good mana remaining. In the corner, Dragonfly is keeping it up with his 2 heroes against 3, somehow managing to stay in the game. But Ibla still looks like he's heavy on resources, has pretty good health across the board. Oh, the Fireball misses! Karma's Fireball misses! So, what happens now? Rapid Shot. Not quite finishing the kill either on the Archer for level up. He does have a repeating shot available, I think. So, he could just wipe him, pretty sure. Piercing shot comes in, 146 damage. It's looking grim for level up. DFK Elite. He almost had it. He's gonna need the agility stone. Oh, basic attack. Yeah, I don't think Elite can do it. There it is. Frostbolt takes the kill, and now 336 HP remaining. Goes for the repeating shot, drops him to 85 health, and triggers the last stand. Archer's big last burst of energy. Wizard will now play cleanup crew. Switching perspective to the other final, or semi-final. We now have Ibla on the left and Dragonfly on the right in the main screen. Dragonfly lost a hero early, but has stayed in this somehow. Ibla hasn't been able to repeat the success of his early kill against Dragonfly's other 2 heroes. Now uses the mana vial there. I don't know. Ibla's low on stone. Sudden death is approaching is the only reason I'm unsure here. Dragonfly using the prayer of healing. I also don't know what Dragonfly's stone count is. He might have a lot of stone left. Precision strike. Ooh, Ibla landing that stun though. Wow. These stuns have been brutal. And in the corner we see Karmas. Finally. Take it down. Level up. Karmas calls a GG to Mr. DFK Elite. Don't mind me, chat. Don't mind me. Alright, so we have Ibla, we have Dragonfly. I think this is going to be a sudden death thing. Wow, the fireball misses. What is RNG doing here? It's like dancing all over the expectations of every player. In response, Dragonfly casts Fireball, hits the daze. Pretty nice. But now Evil, 3 turns in a row, starts casting a Purification Stone. That Seer's still got a lot of HP. Evil's got a heal trait. Evil's got Stone for enough for 1 more potion. I think Evil's got this, but Dragonfly Sudden Death is now on the table. Boom, it's active. Rapid shot from Ibla. Oh, wow. Big damage to the priest. Sudden death. Not enough to take it down. Left with 37 HP remaining. But if Dragonfly doesn't have any potions, that might just be the end of it anyway. That priest has no mana left. Oh, he uses the mana vial. Seer has Purification Stone channeled, so that goes off on the archer. And now the priest can bring itself back, perhaps. Dragonfly living on the edge of destiny right now. Absolutely wild. Yeah, Dragonfly has to play the sudden death here and use his turns because Ibla's got the resource advantage. Ooh, Firebolt hitting the wizard. Not doing too much. But it did break the barrier I think that it had. Wizard passes turn. We have a repeating shot enabled archer ready to go. This could spell doom for Dragonfly. Or a big miss. Could be just what he needs. Let's see how the dice fall, and they fall on Dragonfly's priest, who gets right back up with the second life. But now, the archer for Ibla and the priest for Dragonfly are exhausted, and that priest is crucial because Dragonfly needs those heals for sudden death to work in his favor. Yeah, we're taking our time, chat. This is the take our time part of the game. Let's, yeah, I don't know what I was going to say. I can just play this in the background. It should be quiet compared to me, but let me know if it's not. Alright, bull on, here we go. I don't think Dragonfly can pull it out. I think this latency is also why the shot clock looks so different. Oh wow, not quite enough to get the kill, but sudden death will finish off Dragonfly's priest. Now it's just the wizard left. What can he do? A frost lance could be just what he needs. I don't know, chat. I'm praying for Dragonfly. I just don't see it. We need a triple crit, sudden death, madness. Oh, we got 1 crit, 1 miss though. And we have a future sight inbound. Oh, Skiller in the chat. What's up, my dog? How you doing? Good to see ya. I'm watching Dragonfly. It's not looking good for him though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh. Oh. So it looks like we're going to have Ibla versus 91 Karmas in the finals. I don't know, man. Frostlance coming in. Gonna finish off. Dragonfly's wizard. Wizard has some mana to do something. Can he do something with Fireball? Maybe interrupt the wizard. Ooh. Get a kill with a crit. Fireball goes to the wizard. Oh, triggers last stand. Sudden death now falls. Wow, and it takes down Evil's wizard. Oh my god, Dragonfly now. Wait, this Seer has too much HP for it to matter. And Evil could just basic attack out from here and get the kill. But still, that was pretty impressive. Got that kill. Yeah, and then here comes the Seer. Doesn't have Oracle, so it can do some basic attack damage if it wants. And I bet it wants. And then Sudden Death will clean up anything remaining. And that's going to be our finals coming up. Ibla versus 91 Karmas. And I think that's in 8 minutes. Ibla really wants that Sudden Death to trigger. Waiting the full 30 almost. And there it is. Boom. Not well played. Well played. The Seer standing victorious. Chicken leg in hand. Like an American at a rodeo. You know, chat? You know what I'm talking about. Alright. So we're back to my main screen here. This is the finals. How we all doing, chat? I hope you're all doing well. It's good to see you, Skiller. Good to see you, Karmas. We got a European showdown here in the finals. And for a good chunk of this tournament. So, pretty sweet. Oh, shoot. DFK Elite. Oh, my God.
Hi.
There you are. Sorry, I forgot that I sent you the thing. I was like, total ADHD moment. But
Don't
hi
worry
there.
about it. Hey, welcome.
Oh, welcome. Good to have you. Let me get you somewhat visible like I am. Oh, man. Gotta move you. Shh. There we go. That's good enough. So, yeah. How you doing, man? It's a pretty close game you had there.
I'm doing good. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it was a close game. I did a mistake. I think Karma stunned me when I used my sharpshooter. I should have instead just went for a piercing shot. Then I would have gotten the kill a bit sooner, but yeah, I mean, that happens. I tried to get my evasion through Shroud, but it didn't work as I intended.
Right. I mean, it is tempting to rely on Shroud all the time, but it's still like a 60% chance for them to hit, which, you know.
Yeah, actually, Karma's had a pretty high dexterity rate, so maybe that was an error by me. I should have just straight went for a piercing shot. Since
Yeah.
I was prepping my rapid onslaught, so I should have just single target, point and click.
Yeah.
But hey, we learn from it, right?
Exactly. We learn from it. These things happen. Get out there and vote if you haven't. You and everyone in the chat. On this finals, we got 100 Jewel up in this sponsorship. So that's pretty cool. For the record, it's pretty cool. All right. What do you think about these the level 10 versus level 20? Which one do you think is like better, more fun to play, more balanced right now?
Well, I haven't played too many 20s myself, so
Fair enough.
my opinion, it's a little bit limited, my opinion, but 10s are fun, but it's also like a little bit, how can I put this? It's a little bit hard, especially if you face like double archer. You get killed quite fast. It can be quite disappointing. But,
yeah, I get that.
I mean, to play like if you don't know what is about to happen, and then suddenly you lose one of your heroes like very soon or like very quickly, it can be a little bit frustrating. But other than that, level 10s are still quite fun, in my opinion.
Yeah, I felt kind of bad. I did that to someone the other day in like a relatively newish Discord face. And I was like, oh man, I'm so sorry. I literally double archered him in a level 6. It was level 6. So arguably even worse because it was just like double precision strike with a fireball that I cast on turn 1 because of the arcade mastery. And it was mean. It felt mean. But hey, that's game.
Exactly.
Like, what do you think? So obviously you're using the warrior, right? Do you
Hmm.
think the warrior is treating you well? Like, I feel like when I'm running my triple, like like double damage with a support, so like triple squishy, they they get kind of melted by someone running warriors, especially like a really well built warrior.
Um, I do have a well-built warrior, and I think it's performing quite well. I mean, it's providing a lot of damage. It's quite healthy as well. And yeah, if you play against a squishy comp, like you just mentioned, it can be quite devastating to the enemy. So I do actually like the warrior setup. I'm a fan of it. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. I got it. See, I've just been lazy. I haven't wanted to like do a lot of resetting because I don't want to get carried away with it. But at the same time, I need to do it to my warriors. At least try, because I think I need to use them. I think I want to use them. But wizards, man,
Yeah.
man, I'm torn on wizard. Like, to build for speed or to build for just power.
Yeah, that's a good question. Like, speed is always good, but at the end, if you have like the freedom or like a royal guard, you can be good with a little less agility as long as you have the right firepower. Like, at the end, it all depends on the strong pyroclast explosion, right? So,
Right. I mean, and
yeah.
even some of them, like I remember watching Karma's wizard in particular, his 20, and like it's like the frost lance. Even I was just like, "Whoa, that's a shitload of
Yeah,
damage."
absolutely. No, you're right. It's actually 300 to up to 400 damage on each target. It is quite a lot, definitely. The Frost Lance is performing pretty well.
Yeah, and then I was like, "Cool, I'm gonna do that." And I built this wizard, and I got it like pretty good agi, but I didn't do enough focus. I got good health and good agi, but I didn't get enough focus on the power stats, and it was just like, why isn't it working?
Mm.
So I kind of feel like I blew it on that reset. Might have to redo it. But these things are, like you said, learning experiences.
Yeah. And like things are changing a lot. The meta is changing, the playstyle is changing. Like you always face a different opponent. So I don't think that there's not just one way to go, right?
Oh
So there are
yeah, there's
several
like an
methods.
ever growing number of ways. Like each new class is like a new series of options, not just one new
Yes,
option.
yes, and that's what I like about it a
Yeah,
lot
no,
also. And
I was thinking earlier today, man, and like I know we talked about it ad nauseum for years, but subclass is gonna be fucking insane.
yeah,
It's gonna make it like wild what people can do.
yeah, for sure.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. But we got a couple seconds here to game time. Let's do this thing, chat. Oh my goodness. My plan is just failing. Oh, chat. I wanted to hide myself. And Mr. Elite, there we go. Oh, I'm not quite there. But we got game starting. We're ready to go. On similar comps, not a lot of melee here in the finals, because there's none at all. But there are a lot of chicken legs. Half of the heroes. What do you think? What do you think? Evila's build, Frostlance, or Arcana. Yeah, pretty okay. So Karma says Frostbolt instead of Raw Arcana. They have the
It's hard
same
to
archer
say.
build.
It's hard to say. Karmas has a second life on his priest, but other than that, they're pretty even.
Okay. Man, I mean, Evil has a massive speed advantage, I will say that. Starting with all three of his heroes way out in front.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But like, that gets to the point I was just talking about: speed versus power. Which one matters most? We'll see. Karmas or Evila will prove which one matters most. Chat. That's what's gonna happen. Chatterios. Evila is taking his sweet time though. Probably because he's considering all possible outcomes to determine the correct path.
Yeah, unlike me with a frontliner, he can choose his target. So I mean, he's not limited to hit the priest, so he can also go just for the wizard, for example.
And that's exactly what he did. He went for the wizard. Good call. And so, do we see him go for the immediate Frost Lance? I think he may have done that last time, but maybe not. There's no big block threat. I mean, spell block actually is pretty good on a priest. Oh, opens with that fireball and lands the confuse and the daze. What the hell?
Crazy.
This has got to be like a 10% chance to hit inflict confuse. I knew it. I knew it couldn't just be an average 5-er. So 1 out of 10 times makes a lot more sense with the results he's been getting there. But he did miss that stun completely, trying to bring the priest out. Karmas uses the Prayer of Protection, gets a barrier on the wizard, and then the archer's precision strike comes in and drops the barrier with just a little tiny bit of overkill. But the wizard is still confused for 3 turns. Oh man, potions must seem tempting. Basic attack. Ooh, not likely what Karma's picked. So confused doing its job there.
He does go for the Frost Lance, as you predicted.
So yeah, it's going to be big damage coming in. Precision strike. Hits the archer. Doesn't get the stun in response. Frost Lance. Here we go. That wizard's in trouble. Ooh, big crit on the archer too. Wizard with only 122 HP remaining. Karma's archer has 206.
Rapid shot.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
repeating right away.
Oh, and he misses. The double arrow miss. Only one of them strikes Karma's wizard. And it's still alive. Holy circle from the priest brings the wizard up to half, and the archer and the priest back up to near full. But the wizard still does have 2 more turns of confuse. Can't do any channels, and might do a basic attack.
Good attempt by Ibla. He had the accuracy buff from precision strike.
Yeah, unbelievable miss. Oh, but he did it raw. He didn't go with the repeating, so he only missed 1 arrow. Because it only fires 2 now if you don't do the combo. So, okay, 1 miss was devastating there.
Again, basic.
And
Jeez.
this one targeting the priest. Ouch, the confuse is really brutalizing Karma right now. The Purification Stone heals Ibla's archer up. Still exhausted though. Fireball. Oh my god, he's just laying it on. No days this time, and the confuse is still only at 1.
He needs to heal now, since the wizard is unlikely to do it himself. But he's going for the rapid shot. I mean, the wizard could heal himself with a potion, but since he's confused, it's not guaranteed.
It's risky business indeed. Full health potion could be sweet. Oh, he uses the health vial and he goes up!
At least he gets the heal out there. It's not a full health potion. I was also assuming the full health potion.
I mean, the archer is exhausted. Maybe he's thinking, I got time. But that wizard, and the wizard has 2 things on cooldown. Frost Lance and Fireball, both on Amnesia for 2 more turns.
Yeah, that's right, actually. Good call. And now the priest can add some healing on top of it.
Right, yeah, priest can do its noble work, bringing the wizard back up to just about full health. And now that archer, though, is going to come off of exhaust here.
And the repeating shot is ready for Karmas. Will he go for it?
His wizard's afterwards, and has the fireball available.
Oh yeah, he could do it. There is a future sight, but Karmas has a lot of dexterity and the precision strike accuracy buff.
Oh man, I want to see it. Goes for the repeating shot. Oh, 307 triggers the last stand. 51 HP remaining. Does he go for this fireball to kill it? I mean, it might be enough even with last stand.
Might be enough.
I don't know though, for sure. Oh man. Karmas, what's he gonna do?
He could miss. Still, the future sight's active.
Yeah, it's
Ooh.
a tough call.
He missed.
Oh, you saw it before me. Damn, he
Oh.
missed. Damn, the evasion. And now the future sight heal brings him to full. Oh, and Karma's took an atrophy thinking about it, but just 1%. Tough call there. And RNGesus punishes it. As the Seer begins casting a Purification Stone to get Ibla's Wizard tip top. But I mean, it's already practically full health just off of that future sight and the Sanctuary heal. Oh, Ibla, he's got 2 cooldowns. Maybe he's thinking of passing turn. I don't know. I don't know what he's thinking so hard about, though, that he's willing to take an atrophy. Uh-oh. I hope he didn't disconnect. Because that's what that looked like. That looked like he wasn't there. Right?
I don't know, I wasn't watching the shot clock. I think he just had no damage abilities and just went for the auto
Didn't
take.
want to use the Firebolt even? Okay. Fair enough.
He has no Firebolt, he has Raw Arcana.
Oh, that's right. Oh, I forgot. I got it mixed up. Okay. Never mind, chat. That makes a lot more sense.
Karma's got confused on Ibla.
Ooh, on the Archer. So, no precision strikes coming. This Archer now able to clear its exhaust. Back up to pretty much even in this bout. Finals pretty intense. Fireball lands another confused. This one only 1 turn though, and not a big amount of damage. Speed from Karma's Priest.
Ibla also has rapid repeating, so he could come with a rapid next turn and set up his repeating.
Yeah, I think that's what he probably will go for if the confused doesn't, interrupt his choice. Yeah. That's what I would do here, because then he has rotation. He's an advantage over Karma's Archer, who still has to clear the exhaust. But go! A basic attack. I don't know.
The enemy, yeah.
Can't be sure what he chose, but I would have gone for the rapid if I were him. So now Karma's might have a chance to catch up in rotation if he's able to pass turn here. Because if he gets ahead of that Archer, he can do rapid before it can. Oh man. Raw Arcana out of the Wizard for Ibla. Karma's exhausted turn now. Passes. Yeah, and he's just right ahead of her. Wow. Could be pivotal, could mean nothing, I don't know. Purification Stone from the Seer. Likely targeting the Archer for Ibla.
Prayer of Protection is ready for Karma's, but his priest is running
He goes for the protection though. Has 8 stone remaining.
He still needs a turn to use it.
Yeah, 100%. But here comes the rapid. Hits the Archer and the Wizard. Breaks the Wizard's barrier. But, I mean, Ibla couldn't possibly benefit from any more AP. He's got 29. Rapid shot in response from his own Archer. What did I just see? I thought I saw a bunch of damage.
Yeah, the wizard had still the big shield from the Prayer of Protection.
Wow. Okay, I thought my brain must have just mixed up the colors. I thought it was like the normal color. But wow, okay, so big damage onto the shield, but not quite breaking it. Uh-oh. The Seer's Purification Stone is going to go off. But if Karma's goes for that Wizard instead, which I think he absolutely could. I don't know, it's a tough call. Let's see how the Frostlands lands first, I guess. Oh, wow. Does this Archer have Last Stand or anything? No, it doesn't. It might be that thing has more mana, I don't know. I feel like it's safer for Karmas to go for the Wizard, but might be better to go for the Archer, and that's assuming that there's no change from the Archer's turn. Priest forced to use a health vial.
But Ibra should be able to take out one of the damage dealers here for Karmas. From
With the
Karmas.
repeating.
Yeah. And I would assume it's the Archer.
Yeah, probably. Man, so he's fast. He's so fast he got ahead in rotation even though Karmas had been started ahead. Brutal. And he takes down the Wizard.
The Wizard, okay. But here now Karmas has a repeating shot.
Yeah. Yeah, like, where does he go with it though? Takes down the Archer.
Archer, okay. They trade. Now it's 2 versus 2.
And both a healer and a damage. But traded an Archer for a Wizard. Seer's casting Purification Stone. Targeting the Wizard. Mana Vial finally able to be used for Karmas. He's out of stone now, as far as health and mana are concerned.
Fireball is ready for Ibla.
Oh, that's big.
Here comes.
Oh, big block though.
No CC, no burn.
I mean, we still got a while till Karma's exhausted turn though. Ibla has 4 turns between now and then. Only
That's
2
true.
for Karma's Priest.
Imagine he would have dazed.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that would have
okay.
been. Oh, that would have been so brutal.
But at least Karmas can recover a little bit since Ibla's Wizard needs a mana potion as well.
Yeah, I feel like he's gonna use it right now. There he is. Yeah. Getting even more extra turns. And he has so much AP, he's got all the unlocks available for all the abilities that he has, so Fireball and Frost Lance. But they are both on cooldown, so he's got to burn a turn still before he can cast another Fireball. Raw Arcana it is, getting that spell power up and a little barrier.
Karmas has no potions left, so he needs to be really careful how to spend his ability. Like, to go for a Prayer of Protection or to rather hold on to his mana. Yeah, he's holding on.
Yeah, okay. And his Archer, though, his one ability in the tank can cast a Rapid Shot or a Precision Strike after it clears the exhaust. I don't know, it's looking tough.
It's tough, yeah. One ability left on the Archer, that's not so much against the health that Ibra has remaining.
Yeah, and those 2 Blinding Winds, I love them,
right.
but I don't know if they'll be the game decider here. Will they make the difference?
And also, Ibra has a Purification Stone to deal with it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. And there he did land the daze that time with the bird from the Fireball. And after burning one more turn, he'll have Frost Lance ready to go. And he'll probably just drop it. I don't know. 7 minutes left till sudden death. I feel like in a normal game it would have started just about now. And it would be a very different game. But as it is, I think Ibla just outlasts.
Yeah, it looks good for Ibla, and I believe he has still at least a potion left.
Yeah, I think so too. Sticking with the basic attack. He wants that 10% chicken daze. I don't know. I don't know what Karmas does here. Blows my mind, hopefully. Hopefully he blows my mind. Hits the Blinding Winds, lands the blind with a crit. Ibla's devastated.
Yeah, that's the turning point. Karma's got this.
Oh. And the self-cleanse. Oh my goodness, is nothing
Oh my
sacred.
God.
Yeah, there's
mana
the other
pool.
vial. And so now the wizard's got juice again. And with 5 minutes left till sudden death, Karma's damage options are limited. Oh, he had 2 more vials. There they are. Alright. So, Ibla's team looking healthy, very full of mana, ready to go for a swim in blood.
Karmas only has mana for 1 heal.
Yeah, time is running out for him. I think. Oh, we got the blind back. I mean, pretty impressive landing 2 blinds in a row. Ever, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Karma's cast speed with his priest, likely so he can get more basic attacks in. Ibla is using a basic attack there, waiting for his purification stone, not wanting to waste mana. I figured it out. And he hit it, so good for him.
Yeah.
Karma's is working valiantly to get to sudden death.
I mean, he still has a smoke bomb in his pocket. There's like a small hope in him.
I love it. The past turn gets him another turn right here to kill. But the purification did remove the blind and bring Ibla's wizard back to full health. I wish Sergeant Filthy McNasty still did baseball streams. That was for the chat more than anything else. Wanted to see if I'd get a rise out of him if he's here. Doesn't look like it. Fireball. Hits, stuns, dazes, karmas. Oh no. He can heal the damage, but that stun kills his next turn. And we know the Frost Lance is coming up, so he's got to use this last heal of his from the priest. I mean, at this point, I think he does make it to sudden death. Oh, wow. Huge heal. Brings him back to full health, basically. But he still can't put any threat on the board. Seer does a basic attack. Retaliate. Frostlance it is. Will it be enough? Oh, misses the priest entirely. Archer gets a little retaliated.
He still has too much mana. He can cast a fireball and still has available for like 1 more ability afterwards.
And more importantly, his Seer still has like a ton of, like 3 or 4 more purification stones in him, I bet.
Yes, absolutely, you're right. It's just too much healing that Ibra has in the pocket still.
Yeah. Like, his sudden death is now close enough that, like, if Ibla didn't have the healing, Karmas could conceivably pull something off, but I don't know. I don't think so at this point.
Since his priest is he himself cannot hold on the sudden death. Or like survive the sudden death.
Right.
Unfortunately, Karmas still has mana for 1 ability on his archer, but it's probably not changing anything. Oh, he gets the shroud here.
We're doing the precision strike. Fireball is up for the wizard, so maybe that's the thought, is to be, able to dodge that.
Yeah.
Smoke bomb, okay. So he really trying to dissuade him from casting the fireball right now. But I feel like Ibla could just hold now. See, does his own smoke bomb. So this archer's got its own negative accuracy from its own smoke bomb. The negative evasion on the other team from their smoke bomb. Oh, dear. And the precision strike misses. It probably had something close to 50% chance. Basic attack. Archer's going down. There's nothing Karma's can do about it. Now he's got no more mana. Well, this has been a great Mythic Mayhem. We had some good, solid matches. Really liked him. Thanks for the Vizzy, everyone who participated. I get a good Gladiator Vizzy out of this. Finals are kind of dragging, but I don't blame anyone. It's just the way it goes. Oh, driving home from work, says the Beave. Welcome. No, this game's not over yet. I won't get up till it is. But Karmas did just lose his Archer to the first bout of sudden death, and now the priest stands alone. With its second life, though. I mean, I know Karmas is standing there thinking, I have the second life. I might be able to do it. And I just don't think he can put the damage pressure up.
As you mentioned before, the Seer has just too much HP left.
Yeah, it's just too much. Fireball gets the daze. Ouch. And he could definitely, Ebla can just cast a couple, like at least one more spell. For some pretty big damage, yeah. This is a GG's. So Ebla will be walking away with 150 Jewel, 50 Divine Essence. Karmas will be walking away with 90 Jewel and 4 Greater Insight Crystals. The rest of the rewards were described earlier in the stream, but you know, basically, you got close to your money back if you lost in the first round, and then more than that every other round, but not by much, chat. I'm not, you know, I don't know, someone who's rich. Pick a rich person. I'm not them.
He's not Jeff Bezos, guys.
There we go. Thank you. Perfect. That's perfect. I ain't Jeff Bezos. If I were, I would pump some money into this game, though. No, I'm kidding. But not really. I think I would be just irresponsible enough to do it. And that's why I'm not Jeff Bezos. In a nutshell. Karmas is really pushing me, though. Past turn, it's because so few people miss turns. I sorry, Karmas, but that was.
I wanna set up. I wanna have the rules with. I think so too. Like some bleeding egg.
Support that. Because it's just, you know, it's like.
Yeah. Karma's still holding on.
And there we go. Evo will finish it out. Oh, or no, he won't. This. You guys can't hit anything. We're ending this now. This tomfoolery. But alright, hosted tournament tokens. So I can do 2 that don't have like the picture, but they're also, they don't cost me any USDC or anything. So look out for 2 tournaments coming up. I'm probably just gonna do them on a whim. Anyone out there. But yeah. That's been a great day. Thank you for joining me, man. It's been good chatting. It's been a while.
Thank you for having me here.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah. All right. Well, you have a great day, Mr. Elite. I'm going to play us out with a song. And Chatterinos, I hope all of you also have a wonderful, wonderful day.
Bye.
Purple on my back, purple on my back, Mythic squad be the best. Purple on my back, Mythic squad on my chest. Purple on my back, Mythic squad on my chest. Purple on my back, Mythic squad be the best. Purple on my back, Mythic squad on my chest.
Join us in excellence. Mayhem in the streets, yeah, we never miss a beat. The fans are on their feet when they see us, the elite. Bam, bam. Mayhem in the streets.
Mess around with karma, man, and you ain't got no hope. We destroyers, Knicks and Riders, gonna send you to the flow. We got beavers throwing mosh pits and sprinkling in some dough. Shit don't be easy when the intern is casting on the low.
Dragonflies got your tail, we're down to the tail, but purple on my back, Mythic squad on my chest. Purple on my back, Mythic squad be the best. Purple on my back, Mythic squad on my chest. Purple on my back, Mythic squad be the best. Purple on my back, Mythic squad on my chest.
Join us.